Welcome guys, today is Thursday, it is May 16th and we are here for a Yoga Express class. So we're going to be here for about 45 minutes together. We're going to make the most of our time. We're going to connect movement to breath. We're going to decompress, letting go of all the stress from our mind and all the stress from our bodies so that when we leave, we'll feel renewed and ready to face the day ahead. Let's go ahead and start with some relaxation down on our backs. Let's rest our arms at our sides, palms open face to the sky. Gonna close those eyes and start breathing deeply in through our nose, expanding belly, back, and ribcage on the inhale. Exhale out through the nose and feel that same area of your body contract and empty. As we're breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, let's bring awareness to our arms and breathe from our shoulders out through our fingertips. And then guide that same awareness and breath to our legs, and let's breathe from our hips to our toes. Bring our breath and awareness into our spine, breathing from the top of our head, all the way out through the tailbone, allowing our breath to weave itself in between each segment of our spine. Now let's become aware of our face. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax all the muscles in your neck. Rolling your head off to the right. Come back up and roll it to the left. Again, back up and roll to the right. Back up and roll to your left. And then we're back to neutral. Now let's inhale both arms high. Exhale behind us, reach out through all of our fingers. Press out through our heels and stretch that body long and straight. And then feel everything go soft. Lift the arms back up and return them to your sides. And then go ahead and let's pull that left knee in close to the body. Flex and pointing your foot. Rolling the ankle around slowly. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. And from there, let's circle the knee around gently. And then go the other way a few times. And then just hold the knee in close. Next, we'll switch. Let's pull the right knee and stretch the left leg out. Flexing and pointing. Rolling the ankle around slowly. Reverse. And then just rest the foot. And then we'll circle the knee. And reverse. And then keep the knee in. Now bring the other knee in nice and close. Give yourself a hug. And let's rock gently side to side. Stay there and then slowly circle the knees around and around, massaging through lower back. And reverse. And then just hold the knee in nice and close. Good. From there, let's rest both feet down. Open your arms out wide. And we're going to simply drop our knees off to the left and look right. Come back to neutral and we'll drop our knees to the right and look left. then back to neutral center. And let both knees open wide, soles of the feet close together. Let's use our hands to press gently on those inner thighs, taking that opening stretch a little bit farther. And then we'll bring the knees back in. Keeping our knees bent, feet on the floor, toes in slightly, feet about hips distance. Begin to tighten the belly and peel off the mat so we end up in a shoulder bridge. Making sure that we're not feeling any weight in the neck. Lots of activation in the buttocks and the hamstrings, no pressure in the knees. And then exhale as we slowly melt back down. Try again, tightening the belly. We're peeling up off the mat. Sustaining our bridge. And then exhale, pressing back down. Once we've made it back down and we feel the spine press to the mat, let's pull the knees in. And again, give ourselves a nice tight hug. And we'll do a few more rocks side to side. And then a couple more knee circles. Reversing. And then just hold the knees in. Now let's flex our feet. Spread your toes out as wide as you can. Scrunch them up. Spread them open. Scrunch up. Spread open. Scrunch up. Spread. How about one more time? Scrunch. Spread. And then just relax those feet. Now on the next exhale, we're going to roll ourselves up and bring us into an easy cross-legged position. So want to sit up nice and tall, feeling those sit bones on the mat. Palms open, face to the sky, resting on the knees. That becomes our seated mountain pose. We're going to let our chin drop to our chest, breathing into the back of the neck. Lift the head to back, open the throat. Again, let's drop chin to chest. Lift the head to back, open the throat. Again, chin to chest. Lift the head to back, open the throat. And then return to that neutral place. From there, let's place hands together at heart center. You're going to inhale, open wide. Exhale, hands back together. Inhale, open. Exhale together. Inhale, open. And exhale together. Now take a big inhale. And as we exhale, extend towards the sky. And then inhale back down. Exhale, extend. Inhale back down. Exhale, extend. And inhale back down. From there, let's inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, round the spine, backs of the hands close. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, open. And exhale, round. And let the arms open wide. And let the fingertips float down. Let's roll our shoulders from back to front. Do some larger arm circles. Some really big ones. And then stretch high overhead. Let the left arm float down, right hand stays high, and side stretch to your left. And come up. Again, side stretch. And lift. Once more, side stretch. Sweep forward, reach out, come all the way up and over. And release. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, lower just the right. Side bend to your right. And back up. Again, let's side bend. And lift. Side bend, sweep forward, reach out, lift up. Side bend. And lower back down. Now let's inhale both arms high. Exhale, hands to our heart. Lace our fingers, press our palms away from the body. Turn our palms to face us, keeping those elbows soft, nice long spine. And then from there, just stretch both arms out in front. Let's use the right hand to gently pull back on the left fingers. And then switch. And then let the palms meet with widespread fingers. And then just press the tips of your fingers together. And then press your palms while you bend the elbows. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, let's come forward onto hands and knees. Once there, we want to have foundational hands. So we've got widespread fingers. Hands turned in slightly. We're going to press through second, third, and fourth knuckles on both hands. And then we want our shoulders over our wrists, our hips over our knees, and the tops of our feet on the mat. Let's sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then just hang out in neutral spine. Extend through the heel of your right foot. Let's add the left arm forward, palm to the sky, spinal balance. Exhale, lower, we'll switch. Extend through the left heel, right arm forward, opening palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, switch again. Exhale, lower, switch, extend. Exhale, lower, we're back to all fours. Big toes close, knees apart, push back with your tailbone. Let your chest drop to your knees, forehead to the mat. Turn your palms open to the sky. Return to foundational hands and let's tuck our toes and lift our tailbone towards the sky. Allow your head to dangle through extended arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer and closer to your thighs while your heels are pressing towards the mat. Let's walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. And then press your heels down. From there, let's inhale ourselves into a nice sturdy plank. And exhale back up into down dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, return to plank. Exhale, modify to your knees. Elbows are opening. We're going to lower down. Chest is first, then hips. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, come all the way back into extended child's pose. Foundational hands, tuck the toes, make your way up into downward facing dog. Now let's nod the head yes. Shake our head no. And just hang out. Inhaling again into plank. Modify if you'd like, or exhale, lower in one piece. Elbows open, chest down, hips down. Tuck the elbows in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Now exhale, we're back up into down dog. Again, inhale ourselves into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walking of our dog a few more times. Pressing the heels down. And then return to all fours. Once there, sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. And then exhale, round out for cat. Making our way back to that neutral place. Extend through the right heel, adding the left arm forward. Once again, palm to the sky for spinal balance. And then bring the left hand down and we'll step the right foot forward so it's right between the hands. Check that your knee is over your ankle. Start lifting upper body, reach to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Runner's lunge. Making sure that our eyes are looking out. We're not hanging the head down. Got our right knee over our ankle and our left leg is long and straight. Now let's step back with that right foot, returning us to our plank. Press back up into down dog. Walking up the dog a few more times. Pressing the heels down. And then we're back to all fours. Once again, sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. And then return to neutral. Left leg extends, right arm forward, palm to the sky. Exhale the hand down, let's step left foot forward between the hands. Checking that knee is over ankle as we lift up, reach to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands on the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Runner's lunge. Nice and long and straight. Now we're going to step the right foot forward. Let your big toes stay close with your heels apart, and we're going to roll up. Reach and touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now let's step back, right foot, left foot into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now let's step the right foot to the hands, bringing us into our lunge. And once there, we're going to push left heel down, turn left toes out slightly. Align right heel with back of left heel, and then let's start lifting upper body. So want to ensure right knee stays over that ankle, hip bones are facing forward. Got shoulders squared out over the hips, and then we can add the arms for warrior one. Open the arms wide, stay long in the waist. Let's hinge forward, bringing us into our warrior airplane. And then try lifting onto the ball of your left foot. So there's our airplane lunge. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Let's step the left foot in, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up, reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward between the hands. Once there, press the right heel down, turn those right toes out. Align left heel with back of right heel. Let's start lifting upper body. Hip bones facing forward, shoulders square. Add the arms. Warrior one. Open the arms, stay long in the waist, hinge forward. Bringing ribs close to that front thigh. There's our warrior airplane. And then lift to the ball of your right foot. So now we're in airplane lunge. Exhale, release hands to the mat. Step the right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. From here, we're going to cradle the elbows and the palms of our hands to form a frame. And then we're going to let our head dangle within that frame, letting our rib cage rest against our thighs. And then go ahead and release your fingers to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot into our lunge. Once there, let's walk ourselves around so we end up in a straddle facing the wide edge of our mat. We want to keep our feet a little wider than our hips. Toes in, heels out, hands directly under shoulders. We're going to inhale, look out. And then exhale, let those elbows bend, forearms drop, and let your head just dangle within that frame. From there, let's press down into the palms, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. And then just raise your heels so you're up on the balls of your feet. And then press the heels down and rock back, lifting up those toes. And then let your feet push flat. And let side bend. So you're bending that right knee, shifting your weight to the right, keeping the left foot flat. And then let's come back to that neutral center. Once there, inhale, look out, flat back. Exhale, open the arms. There's airplane straddle. And then we can inhale and slowly rise to standing. Once we're upright, we've got our palms facing the sky, outstretched arms, 5-pointed star. Gonna lower the left arm down. It's gonna make a full circle. Come back into place. Same with the right arm, goes down and around. And we're back into place. Rotate your palms to face forward. Bring them together so just your fingertips meet. And then allow your palms to meet. And then lace all of your fingers. Press your index fingers together, really extending forward, feeling that deeper stretch across upper back and back shoulders. And then let's bend the elbows so the elbows and the forearms meet. From there, extend to the sky. Do a little back bend. And then back to neutral and reopen into your star. Now let's turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Keep your hip bones facing the side of your mat as you bend the left knee so that it comes out over the ankle without pushing past your toes. And there's warrior two. Extend the left arm a little farther forward. Lift the left, lower the right. Push left palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. Push the left leg straight without locking. Reverse warrior. Reverse triangle. And then we're back into our start position. Start pulling that right hip to the right and start stretching your left arm as far away from the right hip as you can go. Once we can't go any farther, down goes the left hand, up goes the right. Pressing right hip a little bit forward, rolling right shoulder a little bit back. Feel that nice open space across the front of your body. One more inhale. Exhale, begin to bend the left knee, revolving the upper body. Brings us back into runner's lunge. Once there, press down through that right hand. Inhale, left arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at your waist. And there's our twisting lunge. Exhale the left hand down. Send that left foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Bend the knees, sink your hips like you're about to sit in a tiny chair. And while you're doing that, pull your knees closer and closer together, and then lift ribs from thighs, add arms along your ears for chair pose. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, looking out. Exhale, sinking deeper. Now take the webbed part of your thumb and index fingers, place that in the crease of your elbows. Again, forming a frame, letting your head drop within that frame. Fingers release to the mat. Giant step back with our left foot. Brings us into our lunge. From there, we're simply walking our way around so we end up in a straddle. Toes in, heels out, feet a little wider than hips, hands directly under those shoulders. Remember, bent knees is fine. The goal here is to let the upper body relax. So we're going to inhale, look out, and then exhale. Just let that upper body dangle down. And then from there, let's press down through the palms, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. Raise those heels. Press them back down and then raise up those toes. And then we'll press them down. Now bend the left knee, so we're shifting our weight to the left, but keeping that right foot flat. Feeling that inner thigh stretch on the right side. And then let's come back to neutral. Once there, inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms open wide. There's our airplane. And then we can inhale and slowly rise to standing. Once there, palms open to the sky, 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale into that sunflower. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Try once more. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise. And then let the arms open wide, returning us to our 5-pointed star. Rotate your palms to face forward. Let the hands come closer. Just the fingertips meet and they press together. And then the palms can press. Lacing those fingers. Press your index fingers together and deepen the stretch across upper back and back shoulders. And then begin to lift the arms so those upper arms frame our ears. And then let's reopen into our star. Now we're ready to turn right toes to the front edge of our mat. Align right heel with left arch. Keeping the body nice and open. Bend the right knee. Find that warrior two. Extend the right arm a little farther. Lift the right, lower the left. Push that right palm towards the sky, reverse warrior. And then we're going to pull the right leg straight without locking. That brings us into reverse triangle. And then we're back to our start position. Left hip begins to pull left, and that right arm is going to stretch far away from the left hip. Once we can't go any further in either direction, send the right hand low and the left hand high. Keep pressing that left hip a little bit forward while rolling the left shoulder slightly back. Our body stays in a nice straight line. Now as we exhale, start to revolve up our body. Bend that right knee, and that brings us back into our lunge. We're going to press the left hand down, inhale, right arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist, twisting lunge. Exhale, right hand down. Send the right foot back, bringing us into our plank. Exhale, lowers us down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, right foot steps forward, toes close, heels apart. While we're there, bend the knees and sink those hips like you're about to sit in a little chair. And while you're sitting down, pull your knees closer together. Let your arms extend alongside your ears as you're lifting rib cage from your thighs. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to our heart. And then let your arms extend alongside your body, bringing us into standing mountain pose. From there, let's bring hands back to the heart. Find a focal point for your eyes, feel your belly button pulling in nice and tight. Shift your weight into that right foot and then try placing your left ankle on your right thigh. So you've got the number 4. And then start to bend that right knee. Then let's uncross, so we're back in our chair pose. Start to fold forward as you're straightening the legs. Let your hands reach to the mat. From there, let's extend through the left heel. Tripod balance. Remaining like that or aligning right thumb with right pinky toe, rolling left hip open. Adding right arm to the sky for half moon. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted, right foot steps back in, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. So now same thing on the other side. We're going to shift our weight into our left foot. Got our focal point for our eyes, belly button nice and tight. We're going to place that right ankle on the left thigh. So we've got the number 4. And then we're going to bend that left knee. And then let's set the feet back down. Begin to straighten your legs as you fold forward. Fingers release to the mat. Now extend through that right leg, pushing the heel behind you, hip level. There's our tripod balance. You can stay like that or align your left thumb with your left pinky toe. And start to roll that right hip open, adding right arm to the sky for half moon. Exhale, hand down if it's lifted. And now I want you to start bending the left knee as you're stepping back with your right foot into your lunge, and then left foot back until we end up in plank. Right shoulder stays over right wrist. We're going to turn and open for side plank, modifying to the side of our right knee if we'd like. And then letting that left arm stretch across that left ear with our left palm to the sky. Arm comes back up. Come back into plank. Press up into down dog. Walk the dog a few times. Press the heels. And then return to plank. Now we've got left shoulder over left wrist. Turning to open for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. And then let that right arm stretch across the right ear, palm to the sky. Inhale the arm back up. Exhale back around into plank. And press back up into down dog. A few more walks of our dog. Press the heels down. And then let's come down onto all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then exhale as you round for cat. And then we're back to neutral. And let's extend through the right heel, add the left arm forward, palm to the sky. We're back into spinal balance. And then we're going to lift that left foot so it's not helping us balance. And then let's bring the left hand and foot back down and step the right foot forward. Let's keep both hands to the inside of the right foot and then start to pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat. Check that your right knee remains over your ankle and then let your upper body ease down to what works for you. And then from there, we're going to walk the hands in. Press down through the top of that back foot. And let's lift up our body into crescent moon. Let the arms open. They're going to hook together behind us. Start to pull down with those hooked together hands. Open heart, open throat. And then neutralize the spine and begin to hinge forward. Coming just to the inside of the bent leg, let the head drop, and then try lifting the arms a little higher. Exhale, release hands to the mat. Go ahead and bring the right knee back, returning to all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round out for that cat, and then return to neutral. Now let's extend through the left heel. Add the right arm forward, palm open to the sky. And then try lifting the right foot so it's not helping you balance. Exhale the hand and foot back down, and I'll step the left foot forward. Both hands to the inside of that left foot. Start to pull the top of your right thigh towards the mat, keeping left knee over ankle. Ease deeper down. And then as we inhale, let's walk the hands back in. Press through the top of your right foot as we lift to the sky. Crescent moon. Exhale, the arms open. They hook together behind us. Start to pull down with those hands, opening heart, opening throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, start to hinge forward. Coming just to the inside of the bent leg, let that head drop, lift the arms up higher. Exhale, release hands to mat. Send the left knee back, returning to all fours. Once more, sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. And then exhale as we round for cat. And then we're back to our neutral place. From there, let's have a seat onto our right hip. We're going to keep our knees and feet as close together as we can and bring them in as close to your body as you can. Go ahead and hold on to that left ankle with your left hand. Send the right hand high and do a little side stretch. Bring the left hand up so you can gently pull on that right wrist. We'll inhale, lift, exhale, the arms open. And let's take the left foot and step it across the bent right knee. Once it's in place, insert upper left arm so it's pressed against that inner left thigh. Walk the right hand a little further back so you're pressing your palm. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, we're rotating to look over that shoulder. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, let the arm come down. Let's uncross. Go ahead and stretch that left leg out straight. Let the right foot press against inner left thigh. And then just side stretch off to our left. Sweep forward, reach out to the right. Come all the way up. And let it open down. Now we're ready to switch. So we're going to sit on our left hip this time. Knees and feet as close to the body as we can. Holding on to right ankle with right hand. Send left arm high. Side stretch. And then use that right hand to grab hold of your left wrist. And pull it just a little bit more. Exhale, let's release. Once there, go ahead and take that right foot, step it across the bent left knee. Insert upper right arm so it's pressed against inner right thigh. Left hand walks a little further back, closer to that tailbone. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, rotating at the waist to look over that shoulder. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, let it float down. Now let's stretch the right leg out straight. Take the bottom of the left foot, press it against that inner right thigh, and then send the right hand towards the ankle, left arm high overhead. Sweep forward, reach out, lift back up, and lower down. Now we're ready to extend both legs out nice and straight. Pushing out through those heels, hands go between the legs. Start to inch forward, pulling that belly button closer and closer to the mat, lengthening the spine as you fold forward. And we'll walk back up. Let's rotate to face the right leg and fold forward. And then we're back up. Rotate to face the left leg and fold forward. And then we're back up. And we're facing center once again, folding forward. And then we're back up. And then once we've made it back up, let's bend both of our knees, soles of the feet come together. Let your feet rest in your hands and then inch your heels in closer to your body. As you're pressing your knees open wider and wider, lengthening that spine. And let's exhale as we soften. And then transition into our easy cross-legged position. And if you find it challenging to sit like this, feel free to insert a pillow or another mat that you've got rolled up under those hips, and you'll find it much more comfortable. Let your palms open, face to the sky, backs of the hands rest on our knees. We're back into seated mountain pose. Dropping the chin down. Rolling the left ear to the left. Drop the chin, roll right. Drop the chin, lift the head. Tip back, open your throat. Back to a neutral, dropping the chin. Rolling right ear to right. Drop the chin and roll left. And then drop the chin. Lift the head. Tipping back, open the throat. And then we're back to neutral. Let us send away all of our anxious thoughts, making a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, a hopeful heart, and a kind heart, spreading random acts of kindness to all sentient beings. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. I thank you for joining me. I hope that you feel renewed and ready to face the day. Don't forget to hydrate. Lots of sips of water throughout the day. It's going to keep everything functioning. So worst thing we can do is dehydrate the body. I'll be back tonight to let you know what we've got taking place tomorrow. So in the meantime, be healthy, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you soon.